Real 92.3, Real After Party, DJ Damage holding it down. I got my big bro in the building, man, Jeezy.
What up, though, man? Ain't seen you in a minute, homie.
It's been a minute, bruh.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the album Trap or Die 3.
That's what's up, man. You know,
New
just
energy.
grinding. Yeah, just getting it in, you feel me? Like, it feel good, man. We lighting up the summer, warming up the summer with a winter. I'll take that back, warming up the winter.
I ain't mad at it.
It's going to be a warm winter.
And everybody loves that series you got right there. I know that one's really close to your heart. You don't just put that out and just, throw that out there. I know you put a lot of effort into that. I've been watching interviews. I know every song on there is your baby.
Right. Yeah, no, it was different, man. I really worked on this. Like, we really got in, we created, we really got it in. So it's like, it wasn't like, somebody just bring you a bunch of beats and you just do a bunch of songs. You know what I'm saying? So you was there when every instrument was played, every hook was came up with, and you just, sat down and put the record together. So you already heard it from A to Z. So that's what just made it different. So it's very personal. When
you make an album like that is very personal. Who do you play it for first?
To keep it a buck, I didn't play it for nobody.
Nobody?
I ain't play it for nobody.
Because you just knew if it sound right to you and it's true to you, then that's what it is.
I just almost feel like, it was me. You know what I mean? So it was like it was no need. Like I didn't need no validation or nobody to I always, Jay-Z will tell you that. I'm always been like the best A&R when I'm in my bag and I'm focused and I ain't really got a lot of things going on. So I knew what it was. Even when it first came out, people was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm not buying that. Give it 3 weeks. Watch what happens because it got to resonate with your real fans. And we all talked about it being a word of mouth thing. So it wasn't really about like radio songs or putting the song out and let it work for you. It's like, we're gonna just put it out and let the fans pick. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really been going on. So every day everybody got a new favorite song, and that's what we talked about. So that's why now I just dropped about that video with Lil Wayne. Shouts out to Tunchi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just just doing the videos and just keeping it alive, so it wouldn't be like a flash in the pan. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when people do projects like that, they quick. You know what I'm saying? It's like they out, they gone, it's whatever. But it's like, I want the merch, I want the tour, I want the feeling. Like this is Trap or Die. Let's get some money. You know what I mean? Let's show people how to get some money. That's what made it special to me. And just seeing the day one fans and even the new fans, like, okay, that's what the Snowman was about. I ain't really know what he was on. I had one of my partners call me, they were my OG partner. He was like, yeah, see, I like you with your Chuck song. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When you wearing all that fly, that's cool. But I like to see Snowman, and that's real because they know, I'm dead serious when they see me like that. Like it ain't nothing but about the music and the people. It ain't about nothing else with me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you say resonate, it took, you knew it was going to take a few weeks or some time. When you look at what's going on in the country today with Donald Trump, and then I don't like the backtrack because you got a very successful album out right now. But when you look at an album like Church in the Streets, I feel like that's one of those projects now people will start to understand where you was at.
Right. I was ahead of my time.
Exactly.
I saw it come in and spoke on it just a little too soon. And the thing that I got from it, I think that people, when people know things are about to happen or see things like that, they kind of get shook. So if you tell them, it's almost like you telling somebody, yo, you go down there, it's all over. You like, what? Well, why I can't just go see it? And it's like that with people. Like you tell them, hey man, it's about to be crazy. And they like, no, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just give me the music that you do and let us live with that. And it's almost like when they say the truth hurts. And it's like, and it's crazy because I've been in town hall meetings when these kids was getting shot and all these things going on and the whole community was just going crazy and it was like no type of order.
Yeah.
I've been at a town hall meeting with, Life Jennings, Tyrese and everybody. And I'm like, yo, that's cool. We got to figure out this because that's for us to figure out. But what we need to be worried about is how we going to not let this guy get in office.
Yeah.
And when I said that, everybody's like, yeah, but...
And everybody wasn't the focus.
Right. And that was the bigger focus. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, people are upset and they mad, but it's too late. You know what I mean? Y'all see, we marching. We should have been marching to the polls, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because, they ain't vote. So, I just look at it and I say, damn. And then you just watch what's going on with the world now. And absolutely, positively, it's going to get worse. Because now you got all these people in these high-ranking positions and they talking about they're affiliated with. It's like you telling me I'm affiliated with the four trades. These niggas affiliated with the KKK. It's like, right? And then all this shit coming out. You know what I mean? So it's like now you really get a chance to see, and that's what I was really saying. When I was speaking on just the whole church in the street thing. I just felt like you had to bring it back there. But the reality of it is like, you know, when you tell people the truth, sometimes they really don't want to hear it, especially not from you. You know
no, absolutely. But you know what, Jeezy, you know, because I'm at a different level in my life. You know, I come from nothing just like you.
Right.
And you made yourself something. I feel like when you hear music like that, you have to appreciate it, you know?
Right.
And I think it's for people like me that have these kind of positions, that what I do, to put people on the music like that. Because everybody's not going to get it right away.
Right. Oh, you know, but everybody want to be in the club.
But you know, it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah.
You had a voice and you used it to do something to make change. And they might not got it when it came out.
But it's crazy though, because even like that whole process, like, you know, even a lot of things with myself, I was better than myself.
Yeah.
Because the music was therapeutic, even for me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I had a, you know, bunch of things going on. I was just like, yo, man, hold up. And just, you know, even studying and reading and, you know, and just doing the research that I was really doing, like I was on it. Because I wanted to be clear. If somebody asked me a question, I want to make sure I can answer it. And it was just like, I learned a lot by just going through that process. And I just learned a lot about how they do us and a lot of things was going on. I was trying to put in the music, but it's kind of like, you kind of get lost in the sauce if you ain't telling somebody exactly what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Let's go to the club. Let's turn up. Let's go out. You know what I mean? Let's take some bras. That's what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Does it kind of make you, like, for me, sometimes I get sad when I look at a situation like that. It's like, I'm trying to give you what you need, and this is coming from somebody that was in your situation.
No, I get it. I was just watching something on the news today, broke my heart, man. The young lady in Detroit, you know, just under the poverty level, and she had a nervous breakdown in the front yard. They came and got her and left her 3-year-old son in the house, in the apartment for 8 days, and he died. You know what I mean? But when you hear shit like that, you just like, what kind of world we live in? But it's like you want to speak on that in the music, but I just feel like, you know, that's a small part. I just feel like it's something else we got to do, and we can't wait on Donald Trump to do it, Hillary Clinton, nobody else. We got to do it ourselves, man, because it's our people. We got to make sure we straight. You know what I mean? Nobody will take care. You ever been in the hood? The big homie in the hood take care of the hood. He makes sure the hood straight. He makes sure everybody eating. He makes sure everybody stay alive.
And
you know
I'm glad you're here, man, because I wanted to talk about that. Like, you know, Donald Trump is president.
Right.
You know,
president-elect.
And my question is, does it really affect, you know, the situations that we come from?
I think it does, because as people, we just, you know, want to see somebody in a position that's going to see our wants and needs and things that we want, and we all know they ain't where he at on it. I mean, I never been in a situation where I'm watching somebody talk about somebody else's finances like that. You know what I mean? And he's trying to put his daughter and his son-in-law in positions of power. That just show you how they think. They about bringing their people up. But you got to sit back and be like, damn, these are people that's about to really run the country. Even though they can't officially be in office, they can be his advisors all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my son running around like, yeah, Dad, we about to get him. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean? So, you know, you just see how they think, and you just see how it works. And I think why everybody is mad, because it has nothing to do with us. But I just think why everybody is frustrated is because the way he went about it. And if you ever seen the way he think and how he get down, like, he's a businessman. He just wants to win. So his whole thing was, I just got to win. Yeah. You know what I mean? I put my reputation on the line, so he won. But I think it's a bigger surprise to him than it is to us. He like, oh, shit, I'm in.
He seems definitely way more humble now that he won. He's like, man.
It's real. It's real. He has to stand up. He has to do something. What is going to be your first day when you walk in there? What's going to be your first rule of order? Like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? And it's real. And I just think, you know, that should be a lesson to all of us, man. Like, you know, you got to let your voice be heard. Like, you getting bad, sitting back, getting mad, you want to march, I get it. It's been marching to the polls. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that, it's like, you know, we taking this internet and all this stuff, and we, you know, we selling our music, and we, you know, putting posts up from the club, and we Snapchat. Yeah. But we're not using social media to connect us as a unit. So when it's time to move like that, it's just a push of a button, and everybody just, you know what I'm saying, automatically ignite. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. So that's how I see it, you know what I mean? So, you know, even with like Church in the Street, that's what that was about. Like, yo, we all got to get on the same page, because that's what it's about. Like, we can't be killing each other, can't be going through this. Like, they doing this on purpose. They feel like they can. You know what I'm saying? I had a dude tell me the other day, Mexican dude. I was just happened to be sitting down talking to him. I was like, where you from? He's like, Mexico City. It's like, it's dope. He's like, yeah, they don't like us here. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with you, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, the people really, you know, I see it now when I go out and do things. You know what I mean? I stay a lot of high-end places. You just see the difference now. They like, yeah, we back on top. What you want to do now, little rich boy? You know what I'm saying? So It's real, man. But, like I say, I feel like, Church in the Streets, like Win and a lot of those records, that's what that was about. You know what I mean? But once I realized that I had to do my due diligence and get it in my way, that's what really made me go back to the Trap or Die 3, because that's when I started telling people how to get this money and how to be bosses and self-sufficient. And that's the help I think I can bring to the game. Showing people that it can be you. Like, you can be the one that runs a Fortune 500 company, and had 200-300 employees, and that's empowering people all day. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be the other way, but I know how to get some money. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you how to maintain it, and that's what, Trap or Die 3 was about, like getting back to the basics. Like, okay, let's get back to us. Let's do it, because this is what we do. Like, this is who we are.
And it'd be good to get back to Get Money music and get away from like the fiend music, because I feel like
there's a lot of
I love all kind of music, and I think there's a lane for that. But how do you feel about? I don't want to say it's a new sound coming out of Atlanta, but the younger dudes, the 21 Savages and the Little Yachties.
I think everybody got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And what I could never be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Because I came from a place where, I just couldn't do that. I don't have to be a fan of anything. That's my right and that's my choice. But, me being the big homie, I can't be like, yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't do that. But I just think everybody got their own thing, because I'm from the town. There's a lot of little niggas running around there that act like them. I be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of cats that run around and really get it in like me to understand where I come from. But I just think hearing where my stance on and hearing their stance make you kind of understand it better. Because it's different eras, but at the same time, it's just how they feel, and that's how we feel. But I could never, be on that end of it, because that ain't how I'm rocking.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't move. You can't ask me questions like that if I'm fucking sipping syrup and going on Molly and doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yo, so what you think? Shit, I don't know, nigga. We got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, man. But that's life, man. You got to hope. People got to hope that they can get to, this point in the game where they got some say-so and they still have respect. That's why I got a lot of respect for, like, cats like Ice Cube and different cats, like, because they never lost their integrity. Like, you know what I mean? You see him, be like, nah, man. Of course, he's older, he's doing his thing, but he's still respected.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre is still respected. He makes a lot of money. But he was running around when, niggas was Raiders hats on and all that. But look at him now. So that's what you got to understand.
It's all about evolving.
Cool, evolving. So it's cool that that's your thing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see you in 10 years and that's still your thing.
Yeah.
That's a problem to me.
There's no growth there.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I watched the interview with you, and you were talking about, having the mayor on the line.
Right.
And I thought that's real boss status right there. Right. But, as we talk about evolving, could you ever see yourself get into politics and maybe running for a mayor of your hometown?
I think I'm too honest, man. I'm going to give up all the secrets. I'll be like, look, man, let's not do that shit, because, you know what I mean? I mean, it's different, because it's like you always care for the people. You know what I'm saying? That's just always been me before music and anything. Like, anything I could do to help you, I'm going to do that, because I never know. It might be one day you might help me. I've been in positions like that where I've been on top, and it's somebody that I just threw a bone, and one day they just come through and like, nigga, you're not gonna believe this.
Yeah.
And we all eating again. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So I get that, but I just think, politics is, especially at a time like now, it's so touchy, man. It's so like, it's so like unsurreal. It's just like, it just makes you want to be like, damn, let me just do my thing and not even worry about that. Because you're not going to be, one thing about it, when you try to please everybody, nobody's going to be happy. And I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. You just see people like Trump like really run and win, and then people were talking about Kanye 2020, which
I would have voted for Kanye over Trump all day, though.
I think everybody,
because at least I could have called him and been like, yo, nigga, you is bugging. You know what I mean? Like, I just think with dude, man, it was a lot of ego involved. When him and Barack had their little thing going, and I think right now he's really realizing that, Barack did a hell of a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even with him coming back talking about he don't really want to cut the Obamacare already out, he can't do that with the streets rioting and marching. Like, you gonna do that now? You gonna have a real problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that he said and did just to win, and now he realizing that, damn, that might have been a little bit over the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All these things he said about, immigrants and, Latinos, it's like, come on, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's America at the end of the day.
Right, but that's to let you know he played dirty to win, and now he's realizing that he really played dirty and there's work to do. You know what I mean? So I just think, he's going to need everybody. He's going to need the Obamas and different, people to help him, calm everybody down. Because it's only going to get worse. You see these racial slurs.
Yeah. These little kids going, everything. Crazy. Do you feel like it's a good idea for Hillary to maybe join that administration?
Man.
Or is it just that tainted where it's like...
Man, Hillary might just need to take a break, bro. You know what I'm saying? I no disrespect, man.
No, it isn't, because I feel like when you endorsed Obama, it was from the heart. You did your own groundwork because you believed. And I know now it's like the new thing to, get certain artists or... musicians to help you push the polls.
I don't even think that works. I mean, I'm just saying, it can't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's like get a feature on your song. Like, what does it mean? Like, hop on this record with me. You know what I'm saying? You can get Drake on the record. It ain't gonna make you be the president.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think, in the hype of things, people just see what kind of just immediate impact we have on the culture, and they just try to get us aside with them. See, the thing that people don't realize about My President is Black is I really felt like that.
Yeah.
I did the record, and I went out and did all the stuff that I did because I was excited. You know what I'm saying? I just think the people that follow me was excited too, and they just like, it was the perfect storm. It was just like, oh, we're going to get them in there. So, whatever little effort that we put in, his administration didn't call me. Like, I've had Hillary's administration. I look at my email, my phone right now. There's plenty of emails from Bill and her administration, like, calling me by my government name. That's when I knew it was bad. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? But they was really working the internet, and that's what kind of just triggered in my mind. Like, damn, that's something we need to think about because we have all these email accounts. And like, we don't use them for that benefit. But what I'm saying is just like, it wasn't like his administration was reaching out and trying to get support. He kind of just ran a solid, campaign. And I just think, not to get too far into it, I just think that, she didn't present nothing that people wanted to really hear. And his whole campaign about Make America Great Again, if you thinking it's not great, like, shit, we with him. So that's just what it really was, his campaign. It's just like, being at the Grammys, you do great records, you got great videos, great producers, you might win a Grammy. You go up there, you do your speech, and that's it.
That's it.
But he got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So he got to get on his job, bro.
Absolutely. I love having these talks with you, man, because, the younger generation out there, they respect you, they look up to you, and this is sometimes how they get it. This might be the only way they learn a little bit about politics. So sometimes I like to jump in there and talk about things that's happening in the country.
Man, because, even when I was coming up, man, I really didn't care, to hear about stuff like that. But I do think now, what I do like is that it affects people now. So you can go be sitting down at dinner, you know what I'm saying, or you just chilling, and people just automatically get into it because now it matters. So I'm happy to see that. You know what I mean? So now it ain't just something we just throw on the back burner. Like this is real now. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, real quick before you leave, man, 2017, a new year. What can we expect from Jeezy?
Oh man,
next year?
Greatness, man. I'm just back in my bag, man. I'm just, I just got everything set up, so it's really not a lot of work for me to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to delegate some things, so now I can really spend, my time making my music and making my moves and doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's what it's about. That's why I think this project, Trap Or Die 3, was so great for me, because I didn't really have any distractions, man. Everything was taken care of. All I had to do was really get in and do what I did. You know what I'm saying? We constantly shooting videos and putting stuff with it, and it's everything that I wanted to be. And my team just like so solid, man. It's
Here we
just
go.
It's just like, I'll just wake up and do this now. And it's like I always done it, but my visions are bigger, so it's always better to have people around you that understand your vision and know how to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Because
absolutely,
we make music and we do it, but you want people to feel you. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to come out here and move around and have these type of conversations. Just think, if I hadn't even done that project, we wouldn't even be able to talk about this right now.
Exactly. Just look at what's going on in the world right now.
Right.
Jeezy, I appreciate you, man. Real After Party.
Man.
Real 92.3. Much love.